Quite the entrance there. Quite the entrance by Hellhounds and Ren Jones, the Swag Champ.
Yeah, the Hellhounds themselves. Against the formidable trio of Stallion Rogers, Jake Something, and your AAW champion, Trevor Lee. The three men in the corner of the ring closest to the hard cam. Talking Rogers, Something, Lee. They have made it their personal vendetta, their personal mission, a hostile takeover of AAW to reclaim this championship, to bring this company back to what they consider to be the glory that it once held. And it's on the shoulders of us. But there's three men on the other side of the ring, the Hellhounds, who have been the AAW Tag Team Division. And the People's Champion, the man who feels like he was screwed out of that AAW Championship, Ren Jones, taking offense to those words.
Bad blood in every different direction. Of course, these men making their entrance direct from 26th Street here in Berwyn.
And it's Ren Jones sizing up the AAW champion. Shaft and Jake Something on the apron. And in the aisleway, it's Stallion Rogers getting his teeth knocked out of his mouth from the baddest bruiser in the game.
Trevor Lee still got the AAW Heavyweight Championship on him right there. The big effing gold belt. And I kind of knew before the bell even rang that this was not going to be
we got some picture-in-picture here, keeping up with all the action. Shout out the production team for making this happen. And again, Stallion Rogers eats a right hand. The Hellhounds.
Shaft and Jake Something there on the left of your screen.
Inside the ring, we have Trevor Lee and Ren Jones. Brian Allen's got his work cut out for him in this one, Kevin.
Well, we may need two referees.
Oh, and now Ren Jones goes up and over. Stallion Rogers now. Stop dead in his tracks, get taken off of his feet. Trevor Lee from behind.
What a chaotic start here.
Chaotic start. I think this entire thing's going to be chaotic. Let's call it what it is. Ooh, Ren Jones gets hit with a right hand, and Trevor Lee stumbles back into the Hellhounds.
Oh, we're your friends now, bud. We're your buddies. We're your buddies now, huh? Oh, now you want mercy.
Oh, and now it's Jake Something and Stallion Rogers from behind. So Stallion sent across the Berwyn Eagles Club shaft.
We still not have seen these two teams of three separate or go to corners.
What's a tag? Oh, Jake Something getting brutalized by the Hellhounds. Now sent into the ropes. Jake Something, might have been sizing up that body attack, but both Hellhounds stop him dead in his track and drive him headfirst into the center of the ring.
Until the referee gets these guys separated in a corner, it's going to be really hard to keep track of what's going on. Of course, Hellhounds, Ren Jones taking on here the team of Kurt Stallion, Jake Something, and the AAW champion, Trevor Lee.
Stallion Rogers goes low, and then Jake Something catches him with a huge right hand. Again, Rogers sent to the outside. Oh, Ren Jones evades the attack, boots Jake Something right in the jaw. And now what I'm curious about, though, is how cohesive of a unit are the Hellhounds
Watch out!
going to be. Oh, that penalty kick from Trevor Lee's vintage offense. The Hellhounds and Ren Jones, they have had wars with each other in this company in the past.
Trevor Lee's looking for another one here. He's going to go Jake Moody on him right now.
Oh! Through the uprights, and it is good.
Floating and showboating there.
An offense as dazzling as the sparkles on his tights, the AAW champion doing a victory lap. And it's easy to do when you got men like Something and Stallion watching your back.
We're actually going to go into a tag match at this point.
A wild one here. Stallion with a headbutt.
Wild action here. Trevor Lee now taking control. He's kind of the ring general in this situation. The most decorated of the 6 men in the ring right now. And of course, Kurt Stallion. That no good dirty dog. Taking advantage right now. Hard enough for the referee to get control of this entire matchup.
A tag's been made. Who would have thunk it?
Like I said, I don't know if this was ever going to actually settle into a...
Oh, Stallion Rogers! Pinpoint precision.
Nothing in this match has felt normal whatsoever.
Something. And Shaft trading shots, no love lost between these two men. Oh, Jake, something scoop and a slam. He may be the only man on the planet who can pick Shaft up like that.
Scooped him up real easy.
And now stomping on the foot, on the ankle of the baddest MFer as Trevor Lee drives that boot right across the jaw. Now hooks the leg, only gets a count of 2.
You know, I'll give this to Shaft as well. He's the one who's probably put the most miles on his body to be here tonight. This is a man who's commuting and traveling a lot harder than maybe the other men. And you think that's got to add up when you get here.
Oh, jawjacker from the AAW champ! Oh. And an equalizing savant kick sends the Swag champ down to the floor.
Cheap shot.
Speaking of a cheap shot, Rush Jones eats one, and now the boots being put to Shaft. As, oh, look at Trevor Lee ragdolling him, and Stallion Rogers paintbrushes him. Pitbulls. Vicious.
Absolutely. These men see blood, they're going to take advantage of it.
Oh, God, Jake something. Lunges in, spear in the corner.
You ever have like a piece of furniture fall on you?
Actually, yes.
Jake something turned himself into a couch and ran at another man's gut.
I know a guy once who was carrying a desk down a flight of stairs and his feet went out from under him. The desk landed on top of him, and I bet you that hurt less than what Jake something just did.
And Shaft's in a bad way right now. He just had Ren Jones get blasted out of nowhere with a super kick he didn't see coming.
Now the calculated AAW champion. Look at the way he's throwing that right hand, just driving the knuckles into the short ribs. Not only, just inflicting damage, but also taking breath out of one of his combatants. And now again, something in Stallion, just vicious. Clawing at the face, pulling at him any way they can. Shaft gets a boot up, and a back elbow, catches Stallion, and a right hand stuns Jake something.
This is a bar fight without the bar.
Oh, Shaft throws him overhead into Stallion Rogers. Now crawling to the corner, but Jake something trying to come to the aid. Oh, gets sent into his own partner. The tag's been made. The Swag champ himself, the legal man. Oh, my God.
Oh, what did he just kick out of his mouth?
Payback's a bitch, Stallion. And a right hand to Jake. Back elbow. Clock. That T from the Swag champ himself. Inject it into his veins, cuz.
Absolutely. He skips the line at TSA because he's about to fly, baby.
Helluva kick in the corner and a low-level heat-seeking missile. Spinebuster puts him down, and this is a flurry of offense from Ren Jones that won him the championship once, and I think he wants it to pin the champion here tonight to show that he can do it.
A redemptive Ren Jones tonight. A Ren Jones with something to prove tonight. The Hellhounds with something to prove tonight. These are two different opposing sides of a very serious issue with all of AAW, as possibly the considerate winning share is who's going to be the dominating vision of what this company is going to be moving forward.
Again, this trio of something, Stallion and Lee coming to the aid of one another. Stallion holds on to the rope. drives the knees into the sternum of the Swag Champ. But the Hellhounds saying, you guys want to play this numbers game? Let's play a numbers game. Stallion, though, not going to back down from any fight.
And that isn't really working. Oh! Double knuckle sandwich right there.
Oh, but Jake something now clubs both men himself. Now Jake something hitting the ropes full steam ahead, but he eats a double knuckle. Oh, and keep your eyes. The former champs, total elimination, wiping out Jake something. Trevor Lee off the top, nobody home, able to land on his feet into the corner, but gets caught. Pretty Heat Machine. The Hellhounds have been uncaged and unleashed here in Berwyn.
Take advantage.
Run with the cover, but it's something, and it's Stallion breaking it up at the last second.
Ren Jones really got a pinfall on the AAW Heavyweight Champion.
And the champion on the floor, the Swag Champs, got a fight to catch.
Now imagine if you were front row here at AAW, you'd be feeling that action up close better than 3D. Get your tickets now at aawpro.com.
November 22nd, we are back here in Berwyn. Woo! Ren Jones and Trevor Lee back into the ring. We got to remember, this brawl still is a pro wrestling contest. At the end of the day, can only be won and lost inside the center of the ring. Ren Jones, had Trevor Lee in his crosshairs, but Trevor Lee, the KG veteran, knew it. Floats over, finds his way out the back door. Standing switch. Both men jockeying for position. Oh, the Swag Champ shades of Texas Stadium with the backslide. He's got him pinned, but Jake something has the referee.
He could have counted to 20. This match has been absolutely chaotic. So hard to keep track of, just even us on commentary.
Oh, and from behind, Trevor Lee hooks the leg as it Scott hooks the tights, not able to get the three. Round kick ducked. Looking for that red eye special, but Stallion Rogers again comes in, and Ren Jones gets sent into the void. 2, 3, count it to 100. The numbers game again pays dividends for this trio.